sometimes I feel like you just gotta be like straight up with these chicks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I say straight up, I mean like really like say what the fuck you want to say.
Right.
Like you know, like sometimes you know a lot of cats get nervous when it comes to escalation.
Right.
Like a lot of times when I'm out with a girl, like I'll put my hand on her thigh or something like that, or I'll put my arm around her or something.
Right.
And right after I put my arm around her, I say, is my hand okay right here?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I said, do you, or I'll straight up ask her, like, do you feel comfortable with me putting my hand right here? And when I say right here, like when I say the word here, that's when I place my hand on her thigh.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I'll say, or I was out on a date with a chick the other day, and I was like, you know, and she was actually kind of funny. Like she was, see, and that's why sometimes when you don't know, don't be afraid to just fucking be honest and be real, because sometimes it just makes more sense to just be honest and real, because so you don't have to guess. Because I was with a chick the other day, and the bitch was nervous, bro.
Right.
She was nervous because like she really liked my pictures on the dating profile, and then she went ahead and researched some of the Miles Cunningham videos and the live streams that we do and all that. So she saw how raw we were with our words and the stuff we be saying. And the bitch told me she was nervous.
Right.
And at first for a minute I thought it was because she wasn't like really feeling me like that, but it was more because she was nervous, bro. You understand?
Right.
So sometimes instead of guessing or trying to like assume this and assume that, you could be straight up. I was like, hey, so what's up with you? You know, I see you kind of pulling away from me and stuff. And she's like, I know, I'm sorry, I'm really attracted to you, but I'm also very nervous because I haven't been out on a date for a while, and like you're really attractive to me, and I'm not sure if you like me, and da 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 da. And so I said to the girl, I said, do you think if we kissed, if it would alleviate some of your nervousness, and you know, if we could just kiss and get it out the way?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I said that to her. I was like, if we kiss, maybe it'll just kind of alleviate some of the, you know, the pressures of the date, and we could actually just enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is, don't be afraid to say those things. And luckily enough, like we kissed, and you know, we enjoyed the date, and I ended up fucking her that night because she really wanted to fuck a nigga. Like just like how I said, you think if we kissed, if it would make things better? And she was like, yeah. And then we kissed, and then I said to her, then she kept saying that she was still feeling kind of nervous. And I was like, I said, you want to just go back to my place? Right. You know, maybe if we just have sex, it'll kind of alleviate all of the rest of the nervousness that you're feeling. Facts. And she was like, actually, I would like that. And then she had a drink and I had a drink. I paid for the drink, and then me and her went back to the crib and fucked. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was all because I saw her acting funny, and instead of guessing or you know what I'm saying, or trying to assume, I asked her. I was like, yo, like, hey, you want to kiss me? Or, hey, you want to have sex? Or, hey, you want to go back to my house?
Right.
I straight up just asked the question, because sometimes it's like, yeah, you go run game and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes a part of your game has to be realness too. You got to be honest and real and just go ahead and, because sometimes a girl can appreciate that, where it's like, you know, hey, how are you feeling on this date? And not that you're asking her, is she enjoying herself, to validate her being with you. Don't get me wrong. Right. You understand? It's not that you're trying to validate, because you already know you a fly dude. You're already confident that, you know, she's on a date with a quality dude. You understand? At least that's the mentality you should have. If you've been following the Bad Boy membership, if you've been listening to us, you should understand that that's the mentality you should have. However, sometimes, remember I told you, a lot of these chicks, not only are they not shit, but a lot of them also know they ain't shit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And with that being said, sometimes they could be on the date and they're putting you up on a pedestal, and that is causing them to pull back from you because they're not sure if you actually like them. Because remember, you're the fly one in the situation. You're the one who's up on the pedestal, not her. Right. And she has low self-esteem. She may have low confidence. She may not be totally sure of herself and all that type of shit. So sometimes you kind of have to, like, you know, take all of the the bullshit out of the equation and just talk to them casually and just be like, and be very real and honest and be like, hey, so how, I noticed that, you're not really, you're not really making the effort to get close to me. Is there something wrong? You know what I'm saying? Or do you mind if I get close since you're not really, that comfortable getting close to me, do you mind if I get close to you? You can ask her, like straight up ask her. You know what I'm saying? She says now, if she says, I'm not comfortable or we're not there yet and all that type of shit, that's when you could be like, all right, check please, I'm out of here. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because with that being said, you don't have to waste your time and you don't have to try to make her, warm up to you. Because here's something that you got to understand with not playing games with these chicks. You have to understand that when chicks are feeling you, they are going to do whatever the fuck they got to do to be close to you, to want to kiss you, to want to like touch you. They want to do those things. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So as soon as you're getting a cold attitude from a chick, your best bet is to leave her alone because you can't make a chick like you and you can't force a chick to like you. Mm-hmm. She has to be attracted to you, pretty much within the first few minutes of meeting you. You understand? And if she's not, then you